Hey, what's up, traders? Before you get into this video, we're running a contest for everybody who likes, comments, and to subscribe to my channel. We're going to choose a winner at the end of the month, give you free access to my training academy, or if you're already a member of the academy, then a free strategy session with me, 30-minute phone call, get ironed out whatever part of your trading game you need help with. And so like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to choose a winner at the end of the month, and enjoy the video. Thanks for your support. Peace. Hey, what is up, everybody? It's March 5th, 2020, and the day before NFP, and it was pretty sloppy trading day out there for sure. The dollar completely broke down today, so I definitely want to look at that. Want to look at gold for a minute, look at UJ, and what we have NFP tomorrow. So very big deal, very important for the dollar for sure. This is going to be, I think I say this every month, but NFP tomorrow is going to be huge. So that being said, please like, subscribe, comment, and if you'd like to be a part of our amazing trading community, click the link below to get started. So let's get right into it. And here we go. Here's the S&P 500. And just like everything else today, it just pretty hard to tell what was going on. We got a bit of a recovery yesterday, and we're forming something like a pennant formation, kind of like this, but it looks like we tried to break down from here. So, we're going to definitely be waiting for the jobs report tomorrow for sure to, we're probably heading lower, but if we have a good report tomorrow, then we could get one more rally higher before we get a push to the downside. If we do get one more push and this thing really sells off, man, that would be, we could see UJ back down to 105. Let's take a look at Euro USD. And this thing has just been raging out of control. We actually entered a position here and saw like a nice kind of 3-drive formation set up, but nevertheless, we're hitting resistance, and this is coming with the on the tail end of the euro being a new funding currency for risk off. Definitely more of a barometer, but UJ definitely had a lot to play today. So this is what we're looking at going into tomorrow. Daily RSI super overbought here. We've definitely officially, I would say, by far broken out. And so what I would like to see and what I want to happen would be a nice pullback and a dip to retest this trend line before we gear up for the next move higher, which is probably going to be going up around this 114 area. And ultimately, around 116, because if you can see this being a head and shoulders pattern, which is, I would definitely call it that. The neckline comes in about 115. I think this would be maybe a little bit ambitious around here, 115. It seems like a good target. So, but hopefully, I'm really hoping for a good jobs number tomorrow. We get a nice dip here and then get the next push higher for Euro USD. But nonetheless, you cannot deny how strong the euro has been for sure. So that being said, and right now, let's take a look at some of these risk pairs. And here's the dollar Swiss. This thing is in just complete breakdown mode. I don't know what else to say about it, to be honest. I would love to consider buying down here, but at this point, I don't want to get too much in front of this momentum to the downside, but you can see where we are on this daily RSI. I would love to see a bounce tomorrow. So this is why I'm really hoping for decent numbers tomorrow, and so maybe we see a little bit of dollar strength, which will give us good opportunity to sell into that strength. So UJ, for example, same deal. This is even more so. Breakdown we have false breakout here, which typically leads to a breakdown, as I teach in my course. But here we are. Let me get this going. Right now we're about at the 78.6. We're right at 78.6 retracement. I expect that this is going to act as pretty good support here, and a great place for a bounce if the numbers are strong tomorrow. On the other hand, if they are just so, or even if they're not too great, a lot of times, especially after a big move like this, there can come a big kind of fake move in the market. So tomorrow is going to be definitely one to watch out for. But with moves like these, you definitely don't want to get in front of it. So that's for sure. So looking at GU, surprisingly, it didn't rally as much as I would have thought. Really, I would have expected to see us trading way higher. We're right now still in kind of this zone breakdown territory still. And honestly, if it wasn't NFP tomorrow, I would think about putting in a sell here with kind of like this type of rally. But I'm going to wait and see how everything plays out tomorrow, especially on the pound, because it can definitely move fast. One setup I really like that we're at in the group is Aussie Swiss as far as a buy, because look at how far down these all-time lows we are. Just complete at the bottom. There's no other way about it. So we had this nice little recovery here, which turned out to be an ascending wedge. And then a massive sell-off. Now I'd actually probably draw it something like that. But we're at solid support here. So the risk to reward for getting long here is pretty unbeatable, and I think depending, once maybe we see this risk aversion, and we will see it lighten up again, we're going to see a great move in this pair. And then last but not least, the gold market is just going nuts, really trying to make some new all-time highs here. If we're talking about 3 drive, this looks like one to me. 1, 2, 3. But don't want to get in front of this thing. So inverted head and shoulder pattern here. It's going to be interesting to see tomorrow if we do get some sort of sell-off. Say the dollar picks up some strength. This could be a good opportunity, to short it if you're brave enough, I would say. So that being said, tomorrow NFP is going to be super important. It's all about the dollar for sure. All you have to do is look at it across the board. Dollar CAD is at an interesting junction as well. And the dollar kind of held up pretty well against it out of all the different matchups. We had a false break out here. And we also will have Canadian employment numbers tomorrow. So if we get the opposite side, if we get good employment numbers out of Canada, bad numbers out of the US, then you can really look. This is going to be an excellent shorting opportunity for the dollar CAD, because everything else is so overextended, especially with the euro. Pound not too much. Dollar Swiss way overextended here. Look at that. And same thing with UJ. So, but the opposite side of that is dollar CAD, not so much. So it could be a really good opportunity tomorrow if the data turns out to be weak. So we'll be trading it live in the VIP group. I hope to see you in there. If you're not in there yet, click the links below to get started. And thanks for watching the video. Let's finish the week strong, everybody. Peace.